Hey everyone, welcome back. So in the last video, I talked a bit and I alluded to MQL, SQL, marketing qualified leads, sales qualified leads. So I wanted to go a bit more into how we can actually identify, set up the systems for automatic triggers, and also talk a bit about lead scoring. So first off, what exactly is an MQL? MQL stands for marketing qualified lead. It's an internal term that you use to describe when someone is exhibiting behavior that tells us that they are interested in learning more, and we can start to provide them with more details to further educate and advance them into the next stages of the decision-making process. So for example, MQL triggers could be things like visiting your blog more than 10 times in the last 2 weeks, or it could be reading a specific article for more than 30 minutes, or it could be clicking a specific call to action and downloading a guide or reading a case study, something like that. Or maybe even signing up for a webinar. So marketing qualified lead indicators will all differ depending on the business that you're running. Sales qualified leads then, SQL, is naturally then behaviors that warrant that you move someone from a marketing status into a sales status because they are actively interested in considering your product, service, or solution. So that could be, for example, visiting your pricing page, more than 5 times, or it could be filling out a formal application, or it could be booking a demo, it could be sending you an email with a product inquiry, right? It could be also time-based. So, for example, if you know that certain companies have a budget cycle that ends in March, maybe you want to hit them before the end of their budget cycle so that they will use up any unspent budget on your product or service, or it might be hitting them after the budget cycle where they have new allocation to distribute into new product solutions, services, and solutions, right? So think about what are indicators that help you identify if someone's an MQL or if they are a SQL. So once you've identified what some of these triggers are, what you want to do is you want to try to set up what we call a lead scoring system. The term lead scoring is a reference where you set up a specific point-based system to rank the readiness of your leads, and it's entirely arbitrary. It's all up to you to define. So for example, it could be if a customer visits your website, every visit they get allocated with a positive 1 point, right? If a customer unsubscribes to your email, it might be minus 50 points because maybe that's a high indication of lack of interest. Or it could be if a customer attends 3 or more of your workshops, that's 30 points. Or if a customer visits your product page, that might be 15 points. If a customer adds a product to cart, that could be 40 points. So you want to try to allocate different points. And what it will try to help you do is it will help you see on a spectrum all of your leads to understand, where are they in the decision-making process. It also is a quick and easy way for you to run campaigns to target high-point customers who are more likely to convert. So, if you think that someone is, let's say, sitting at about 70 points, and you've seen that traditionally anyone who is over 70 points is usually likely to convert to buy a product within 2 weeks, then you might put them through maybe a specific funnel course of action, or maybe even an email drip campaign. So think about how you can try to score your leads so that you get automatically notified and you can take action on this without having to go in, try to figure out where they're at, and then trying to initiate a conversation based on that. So those are some key things to try to do. Most established CRM tools already provide this ability for you to not only track MQL, SQLs, but also do lead scoring as well. So, definitely check some of the tools out there in the market, like HubSpot, Salesforce. They should be able to provide this kind of solutions. So that's what I want to share for today. In the next video, I'm actually going to go into specifics around building a sales funnel. Right, that's it.